Hello everybody, welcome back to another Malts and Meeples video. I'm Petter, and today we're continuing our Welcome to the Moon playthrough. You probably noticed I haven't streamed the past couple of Mondays. I don't think that's going to be happening this summer, just the schedule has made it harder to stream on Mondays, but do expect Wednesday streams to continue, and then the Friday BG3 streams. So let's read what we have here. I think it was 164 I had written down. All right. And that takes us to 37. Here is Captain Takai, in charge of the evacuation fleet. This is an official announcement. We must prepare our jump to the vortex. It's essential that you follow the instructions of the evacuation teams to the letter. You will be boarding the starships gradually. If we cannot perform evacuation in the strictest order, we might not be able to put everyone on board. We count on your civicism. Go, go, go! Everyone to your stations! The vortex will soon shut down. We're running out of time. So do I want to fill these modules up to the roof and fire up the reactors? Or make sure that every starship is self-sufficient? We don't know what awaits us there. I'm going to go self-sufficient. Of course, I'm not losing my self-control. I remain efficient. Believe me, here are our mission orders. So 100, 103, and 105. Oh boy. This will be a trickier one compared to sometimes. Let's see, where's 100, 103, and 105. So, just to talk through what I have placed here on the table, these three, so that you are aware what they are, and I am too. The first one is number 3 greenhouses with their three circled plants. The next one is number 3 starships completely. That is this whole length here. And the final one is circle all water tanks on 3 starships. We also have a special thing here. At the end of the game, at least one player has a starship with all the water tanks and all the plants circled go to 27. Okay, so it's just one of these ships. We have all our ships here. Now, here we have Sergei. Sergei is who we're up against this time, level 5. And Sergei is very even across the board for Astra. It's all 4s except for this planning one is a 3, which is okay because I'm fine getting rid of all the planning ones. Sure, I'll miss out potentially on a little bit, but that's okay. I do want to check one thing here. Okay, so when you number a place with a robot, you immediately get the robot bonus. We'll talk about that here in a second as I get started. So we have a robot and 2 leaves. 5, 10, 5. Doesn't really matter at this point. Let's get rid of that 5. There's more of them. And this has 9 segments. 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. Let's put our 10 right here. And then I circle one of these. Now, I still do number this spot. So there is that. All right. Here, 10, 6, 8. Energy. Let's do 8. And an energy. We're getting rid of this. 8 with an energy. Put the 8. Oh, I can't put the 8 there yet. So the other option is 6 with an X. So let's do this X here. That allows me, now I've completed some airlocks. Basically, I have a pathway right now so that I can make it to the mill here. Alright, we have a water, energy. Let's do a 12 water. Get rid of a leaf. Because if I do a 12 water, remember one of my goals here is to get one tank, one of these, where I have all 3 leaves circled and both water things circled. But I'm going to need a robot here. So first things first, this crosses off a 2x. We're going to get rid of that one up there. A robot, nice. So we have, so I could do a 15 and a leaf. Yeah, let's do the 15 and the leaf. Or do, no, we're going to do a 1 and a leaf. Yes. Hate to get rid of a robot, but a 1 and a leaf. So I can place the 1 here, circle another leaf, and this then opens up that route to me. Because that's kind of the big thing right now, is get everything connected, and with some of these spots having robots in them, it allows me to kind of do double duty. So 1 and get rid of a leaf, do 1 and an energy. So for module scoring, each fully numbered module gets you 2 points with 1 circled engine, 4 points with 2, 7 points with 3. And if you've circled its water tank, the value of the module is doubled. So like right now, these are giving me none. I need to get some energy down here. But if I can do 2 energy, say 2 energy and a leaf to finish that off, well, 15 and I do want to check one thing here. So this one's not going to get me any points anyways. So I can kind of ignore that. Let's toss an energy. Let's do 13 with an energy. We're drawing 3 again. 10, 10, 11. Brutal. Let's do this. Get rid of a water. I can't actually place one, but that then lets me connect, because I do have a robot there, and because I crossed this off, I get that robot bonus. So that's one of the things with this version, or this map, you have to be unlocking stuff as you go. 8, 8, 7. Let's do an 8 with a leaf in that middle spot. So, for example, now this spot will give me 7 points, which will go down here. Okay, we'll go right there. So now if I can get that, forgot about that spot in there actually. If I can get a water spot right there, that'd be great. No water spots there. We have an 11, a 9, and a 9. We're not obviously using that. So we're doing 11 with a robot here. Because I need to open up more. Let's do that. That now opens up a fair amount of space for me to work. 6, 9, and 11. We could do 6 with an energy. Let's do 6 with an energy right here, since I have access to that one. Circle another one there. Okay, we got our water. 4 water. We're getting rid of an energy. But the big thing is, this one now meets the condition for the book. For the book, mind you, not for like any of these missions, but I want to meet the condition in the book. So 1, 2, 3. I'm hoping to toss that one. That's a 12, and we have a 9 and an 8. So I could do a 9 there. Let's do a 9 there with a robot. And I do need to get access to this at some point in time, so let's just do that for right now. 3 here. We got leaf. We could do a 7 with a leaf there. Get rid of our astronaut. The astronaut just kind of adjusts numbers again. I could do it there. You get 3 of those, but I think it's more important right now to get that circled. Alright, oh, we have 2 of those missions now. 14. 14's good. 13's good. I could put 13 there with the robot. Let's do that. 13 there. The robot, or 6. Let's actually do 6 there with a robot. That opens up another spot. And I want to go here. Now, obviously, I'm not connecting everything. I just need pathways to connect things, because that's how I get the population from those domes up. So we have to cross off a ×2. Let's do it on that one. Grab another one here. 5, 4. Let's do the 5 with leaf there. And that gets me another one. Let's do that. I want to work up first right now, I think. 2. Okay, 2 is great. With a robot, I guess. We're getting rid of that 9. But I've completed this one now. 2 with a robot. Can open up then that one. So now, like, we don't have this or those top 2 open, but otherwise things are in fact open. So we have robot, water, and astronaut. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let's go 8 with water right here. That one's fully launched. That's nice to have one down. Water, energy, astronaut. I've got a 3, but the 3 is my water. I can do a 10 water there. Let's do the 10. Water there, because I have 1 completed for that. I'm not getting it here, but I could on these 2 complete that and finish that mission. I got a couple leaves. Let's go, since I'm not getting it here, let's do 14 of leaves. Let's do 14 of leaves. And then that allows me to connect up higher or connect over there, because you only get points if you've written a number in those spots. We got 2 plantings, so I want to use one of these plantings. 3 with a leaf. So you got to get a number in there. Well, we'll just take care of the C right now. There's no way I'm getting a 2x completed there. 12 with a robot, sure. 12 with a robot. Let's keep the 5 robot, get rid of the 6. And let's put that up to here. I need to remember how I get... Okay, so I do have the 2x there. I circle one of those. So that's halfway through already at this point. Shuffle real quick here. And that means I can save something I want. TBD as to what that is. Start with our 3 here. We have a planning. Part of me is like I should put that 3 there with maybe a leaf. Let's do the 3 with the leaf, getting rid of that astronaut. Now this one's so short that it had one of those circled for me already. 6, 10, 14. I'm not going to use the 6. That one's going away just because that's the fewest points. I could do a 10 or a 14. I want to do the 10, so let's do 10 with a leaf here. So C gets flipped. All right, we have a 7. 7 could go there. Can't get... I mean, I could do like a 12 there, but... Or I could do the 7 there with leaf. Because that completes that one for me. So I get 10 points there. Eight, 4, 5. I like the 5 there with the energy, I think. Oh, I miss out on that bonus though. I could do the 5 there with the energy. Let's do that. 5 there, energy. Let's connect that. 3. That's water, of course. Okay, so we can do 5 with the water there. We've completed now 2 of those. We haven't completed 3 of those yet. We have one done. We're close on two more here. It's too large a number to go there. 5 doesn't really work. 7 doesn't really work. 7 works there. And it doesn't really matter then, because they're all robots. So let's do 7, and then connect here and here to get that one fully connected. Now we just need 1, 2, 3 more robots to connect everything. And there are robots up there, so we really don't need a take. Ooh, we can do the one there. Yeah, one there with a leaf. So if I can get one more leaf, that would be nice. Or an energy. Arguably, either of them are good. We have this one I want to get rid of. So if that one's the one going away, we have a 9. Do a 9 there with an energy. That works. That was one of the things I said wouldn't mind doing. So 9 with an energy. We've completed several of them now. 2. B flips. Which reminds me, I need to cross that off and that off. A already was flipped. Let's grab this. Because I need a 9 here. I guess 9 with a robot's not too bad. That completes my third one, which means I get 5 there. I'm still only at 2 of those, and I complete another connection. So let's complete that one. Eight, 12, 11. Let's do a 12 leaf. Thanks for getting rid of that. Why haven't I used this? I'm just going to use it on my last turns here. 12 leaf. I'm only going to get one of those bonuses. It's rough. So 2 energy is the right way to go for sure. I could go 6 leaf, but I can't circle anymore there. So 2 energy. I need to fill that spot to get that bonus. We're getting low on cards here for sure. 9, 8, 6. 6 energy. Doesn't really matter. Can't use either the energy or the leaf, but I complete this one. So 2 turns left. Obviously, we're not filling in everything here. I need to figure out optimizing my points. Water's good. Let's do the 10 water. And then the final one, we have leaf, water, and robot. I go 8 leaves. We're going to do that, and we'll keep this one. So, now, scoring-wise, I didn't complete that. I didn't get 3 where I circled all the waters, so we just got 2. 15. Starting from here. This is kind of annoying, but okay, so 1, 2, so bottom, next, da, 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 da. So this one, I have 1 module full with, or no, I have this numbered with 3, so I get 7. This numbered with 3 plus the bonus, that's 14. This one numbered is 3. So 7, 7, 7, 0. It's nice that they gave kind of some room there for that. Now, energy. This one only has 1 with 1. but I circled the water, so I get it twice, which means I get 4 on this one. I didn't have the water circled on any of these, only 1, so 6 there. Here I have 2, which means 4. Both of them have water circled, so that's 8, which becomes 16. That's a 10, by the way. That's minus 1, that's minus 5. Then this one I have all 3 circled, so that's 7. So 7 plus 14 is 21. And this one I only have 1 circled. It's the one that was circled by default. So 2 times 2 is 4, 0. So that's 37 there and 4 there. So if we do the math here, 22, 36, 57, 61, 98, 108, 103. So now it's going to come down to the points in this massive stack of cards. So I'm just going to pull out these planning cards and count the rest as I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 times 4 is over 100. So I've lost this one. Now I lost the scenario, which means when I track this on the back of the tracking sheet, I got 2 stars that time. I'll write down the number here in a second because I did complete the objective of the planning. Do you realize we saved humanity once again? The honors await us on the other side. So we're going to be reading, I'm going to jot down number 129 here. We're going to be reading 129 when we go next time. And, as is tradition, let's wipe everything clean with the same Kleenex that I've been using since game 2. Let's adjust this back the way it should be. Honestly, that was close-ish. I didn't optimize. I think I was worried about water too much there. And probably messed it up that way. Not that water's a bad thing. Water's probably a good thing to have a chunk of. Let's see. Take all of those, drop them there. Over here, we're going back down to level 4 from 5, and mission 8 over here. So as is tradition, let's flip this. It's upside down. Sideways? I don't know what direction this goes. Okay, it looks like it goes this way. And I'm confused. It kind of looks like you're battling between things to develop these locations. I wonder how that's going to work for solo play. I'm sure they have a very good system for that. But we pop back up. With that, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you had fun with this. I definitely did. I will say there feels like there's a notable jump. I mean, there's just nothing bad to get rid of. If I were to play that again and I'm sure I will at some point in time, I think I really focus on getting those ×2s, because by getting the ×2, that would have allowed me to save a few cards and you get solid points from the ×2, because you're guaranteed. I guess you're not guaranteed 7 points, because I don't think you have to circle that last. So that maybe actually would be probably the better strategy, is not just circle that sooner. But with that, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I had fun with this. If you enjoy this content, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell to know when new videos come out. As I said at the beginning, for the summer here, it's going to be probably Wednesday and Fridays, with maybe an off chance on a Monday for some streaming. Probably not. Probably something like Balatro if I do Monday streaming, just because of schedule. But the best way to know when new videos come out is to have subscribed and click that notification bell. That's going to let you know when I go live. You can also find me a few other spots here around the internet. Obviously, backlog videos you can check out, catch up on the games of Welcome to the Moon. And then also, you can find my articles that I write about board games and other nerdy things over on nerdologist.com. Or if you like Marvel, check out my podcast here on YouTube or wherever you get your friendly neighborhood podcast from, called 10 Minute Marvel. But with that, bottoms up.